One of the many things that I hear teenagers talk about or say is that my mom doesn't get it, my dad doesn't get it. And because they assume this, why? Because they believe that their parents don't get this, it stops them from sharing things with their parents. It stops them from sharing their concerns or sharing things that they're going through with their parents because they believe that their parents just don't get it. Why do they think so? Why do they think that we don't get it? I'll give you a few reasons. One of the reasons that they think that we don't get it is because we don't listen. We don't actually keep ourselves open to actually hear what they have to say. We stick to what we know. That's another thing. We stick to what we know. And what we know is not usually enough. We don't know everything. There's still more things for us to learn, especially as our kids are growing. So they think about that. They look at that and say, well, she's not going to listen anyway. He's not going to listen anyway. Well, she's stuck in her ways or he's stuck in her ways, in his ways. And then that stops them or that prevents them from actually sharing what they need to share with you. And what that does is that it actually takes them to go and share it with other people who don't even have the experience, who don't even have who are not even old enough to actually advise them. So it's so important that we think about that and not just say, well, these kids always say we don't get it, but we do get it. How are we showing that we do get it? How are we showing that we actually get what they mean? And it's by opening up to listen to them. It's by not judging them for their own opinions. It's by not putting them down or speaking down at them when they come up with certain things that they come up with. They come up with loads of things. But we've got to be open. We've got to allow them to have that confidence to share these things with us. If not parents, they go and share it with other people who don't even have their best interest at heart. So, can we change that narrative that our teenagers have? Can we change that story that they think that we don't get it? It's on us to change it. It's on us to change the way we react with them. It's on us to change the way we communicate with them. It's on us to really make the changes for them to switch that story or turn that story around. If not, they're just going to keep thinking that we don't get it. And because we don't get it, they don't share with us. It's time in this 21st century for us to stop sticking only to what we know and start being open to learn more. Start being open to understand more. Start being open to just do what is right. Because our teenagers only have a certain time with us. Before you know it, they're going to become adults and go find their own lives. This is the time for you to make them understand that you do get it. This is the time to make them understand that you are open to what they've got to say, that you are open to hear what they've got to say. You are open to learn, and you are open to grow. It's on us to really make this change. It's on us to change that narrative that our teenagers have. So let's keep going.